So in this video, I'm going to cover hooks in React. So basically, useState is a hook. Okay. So in functional component, you cannot you cannot use a state in functional component. So you can import hook, which is a use state, and you can use that in the functional component. Okay, so basically it returns three things: a pair, current state value, and a function. All right, and it takes only one argument. So let me just do it and show it to you guys what I meant. Okay, so first I will start from importing use state, which is, I just have to mention it right here. Use state. You cannot have two statements of import React. That will just give you an error. And let's create this function, which is just gonna display hello world. Okay. I'm just gonna say hello w, and it's a pretty much simple syntax of um, function. And now I have to create this constant, and then brackets equals to use state parentheses semicolon. So this is pretty much how you can use state. So I can say over here like world, all right, and then set world. Let's say w small, all right, and then I will just display over here world. I'll explain whatever I'm doing right now. Just give me a minute. So after that, you can return HTML tags, hello, all right, and that's it. So what I just did, so over here I created this world is a state variable, and this set world is a function. Okay, and this square bracket, it is an array destructuring. Okay, that's what it's called, array destructuring. So it assigns this world variable to the current state value, what are passed here, and the set world to the function that allows to change the state. Uh, Basically, you can name these variables anything, uh, but you can only pass like one value. Okay, and now I just have to mention it in the React DOM constant element is equal to hello w semicolon, and I just have to mention this element or el over here. Hello. Alright, so it is not displaying this over here because I forgot to mention this variable here, which is state variable. Okay, so you need to mention this state variable world. Okay, and again, you can name it anything. You can name it let's say WRLD, okay, and yeah, nothing changed. And let me update it to prove that it's, you know, working. So I have one exclamation mark here, two were here. All right, so that's the first exercise to explain hook. Now let me use another app. Okay, let me create this counter app. I've done it before for state. Now let me do the same thing for useState too. So there's going to be a button. You click it, and the counter will update on the screen. You will see a button of increment. Once you click it, the number will keep increasing. Okay. So let me just delete this function and let me just empty this thing out. Okay, so that we have a clear thing. And let me just create this function counter. Okay, and we're going to pass this function over here, counter. And same thing, constant array destructuring brackets, the uh, state variable counter, um, and yeah, that is a state variable, and counter, and then set counter to update the uh, state, and then use state, which is a hook, and I'm initializing with 0, and I'm going to have another function, nested function, and I'm going to call it increment, where I will just say set counter plus 1. Alright, so you guys should, if you're really following it, you guys should know whatever I did. So I just used, in the last example, I didn't use set counter, but in this one I used set counter, and I updated the state variable, right? And over here, whenever you call this function, it will just increase counter. It will just add 1. If it's 0, it will turn to 1. 1, then it's going to be 2. And I'm going to return HTML tag division. Alright, and I will just use paragraphs. I'll say counter. Right. Button on click. Increment, right? And it's gonna call increment. Alright, I think, did I change something? Let me see. No, everything is perfect. Yeah, same thing. I don't want to use paragraph. I don't know why I always use paragraph first and I change it. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so if you just want to have it, I did it before too. If you just want to have another button of decrement, just use decrement, and instead of +1, -1. So easy. Just copy paste is not really uh, a good thing, but sometimes it's cool, you know. Decrement. All right. Perfect. So I hope you guys got the concept of hook. Let me see when you switch it to 1 how it goes. Alright, so you start from 1. Alright, so when you increment, it's going to be 2 and then 0. It also goes to negative. There are no conditions set to limit the range. So you can have this function, let's say, to in the cart to add items. So I want, like, let's say one item, like 2, 4, 12 of the items, whatever it is. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Thank you very much.